It's a bigger deal than we are even aware of.
These childhood experiences, I mean, they begin shaping who they are.
Clearly, it's a statewide issue, and clearly there are things that we need to be doing differently as far as our kids are concerned.
You may well, on any given day, have multiple children in your classrooms who, if you were to do a live brain scan on their brains and contrast them with children that don't have trauma, the trauma kids' brains may well be a different size, shape, and consistency than the brain of the child with no trauma.
Educators were hungry for information about what's going on for kids who had experienced trauma. Their response to crisis. How do I help kids? What do I do? What's different about these kids and how they learn?
The ACE index measures 10 questions, basically, of what happens to you before the age of 18. The higher your ACE score, the more likely that child is to have problems in school.
Part of addressing a need, creating the public awareness around how to be trauma-informed in the way we do school, in the way we teach classes, in the way we connect with students.
Connect before you correct. One adult, one caring, loving adult can make the difference in a child's life.
Relationships do matter. And for far too many of my kids, those healthy relationships that point to a thriving adolescence and early adulthood are missing.
We've got students who they're broken, and we've got a big job to do, and until we can fix that and repair that, learning has become secondary with many of them.
You should be thinking about what we need to contextualize and understand about what has happened to this child. Not what's wrong with this child, but what has happened to this child.
This approach can be transformative. It provides a classroom foundation of connection, trust, safety, from which learning can occur.
You may think I can't save my whole classroom, and you're right. But what you can do is love on each and every one of those children. Let them know that they deserve to be loved. Give them hope in their future.
If we don't realize that the problem is a loss of hope in the lives of kids, we're going to fail over and over again. Our future can be brighter than our past. Say it again. Our future can be brighter than our past.
This problem didn't creep up overnight, and so it's not going to be solved overnight, and so it really should become all of our mission.
This is what changes the rates of mental illness and addiction in the future of our states. By addressing in a school setting regulation, by helping people learn social and emotional regulation in first and second grade.
We're after not only the schools doing a better job, but then youth not seeing yourselves in this silo, but pulling in all the other folks and family resources and social services and others and figuring out how to develop collaboratives. Trauma-informed and hope-centered is going to be our journey forward.
That way every student in Oklahoma has equity and access to a trauma-informed school.
Today is a beginning, and we're going to take many more steps forward.